I want to read this post from X last night. This is in regards to any leftist introspection on why they lost on Tuesday into Wednesday morning. And because right now they're just saying, everyone, you're a Nazi, you're this, you're that, you're an Islamophobe, you're wrong, crime, we're going into camps. And you're not going to camps. You're not going to lose your rights. You idiots. You're not. You know what's going to happen? You're going to go to work if you have a job. You're going to go work the next morning. You know that? And guess what? You're going to go to lunch. Then you're going to come home. And then you're going to cry in your pillow again or whatever. But that soon shall pass. You'll get over it eventually. But let me read this because the introspection part is very important. When 2020 happened and it was a foregone conclusion that Trump wasn't going to come back in the office or get reelected, there's a lot of us out there who said, well, crap, what are we going to do? Well, I guess I'm just going to wake up in the morning and go back to work. It sucked. You didn't cry on Twitter. Most people didn't. But most of the right just kind of said, crap, and just kind of moved on and, either got roped up in the J6 and all that. But let me go, without further ado, I'm going to read it. So you're going to say, our side lost because of the intolerance of the tolerant left. If you don't see that, then we will keep losing. People didn't vote for Trump. They voted against you. They voted against your, if you don't agree with me, then you're my enemy mentality. They voted against your need to have an echo chamber or risk being canceled. They voted against being attacked for a difference in opinion. They voted against being called pedos, racist, homophobes, Nazis, simply for disagreeing with you. They voted for the right to keep you out of their decisions for their children. They voted against having to walk on eggshells for fear of offending someone. I don't care who I piss off by saying this. Step out of the tunnel vision and have a civil conversation with folks and take responsibility for your part in pushing people who are on the fence to vote against you. And there was another follow-up post. She says, yes, she was saying that, yes, I'm getting hate and anger, tossed at her. But I did see a lot of people who are sort of on the left who voted for Kamala Harris and says, yeah, you're right. We just took these people for granted. We always thought they were stupid. And, maybe it was our fault, Perhaps we didn't get to the right people on the right to plead the case because we didn't want to talk to each other. We couldn't talk to each other. We refused to talk to each other because you didn't agree with 100% carte blanche of what I believe. And I get into that. Case in point, I'm not a monolith here. I have, and you've seen some of my videos throughout the tens of 15 of you out there that have seen my videos, that I am very vitriolic against the left. And before Tuesday, Wednesday morning, I didn't want to talk to him. There's no point in talking to the left. Maybe perhaps we should try to, I'm not saying offer an olive branch. That's what I'm not doing. I'm not saying, we should break bread. No. They need to come to us, bend the knee and say, look, I called you all these names. I am sorry. What can we do to not become friends, but what can we do to become civil to each other? I think that's the most important part, I think. I don't want to break bread with you. I don't want to become your friend, but I'd like to become civil with you. I don't want to see someone with a coexist sticker and immediately think that they're a filthy piece of human trash. I don't want to do that. I do that sometimes, okay? But I don't want to do that. Being pissed off at somebody for months, years, decades isn't going to help anyone. And I guess, yes, I do advocate for a national divorce. And I still do, because we just can't live with these people. But I will offer, I guess, maybe a little piece of an olive branch. Maybe let's kind of chill back on the national divorce just a tad right now. We still have to live amongst each other, okay? And then sometimes I don't want to. Currently, I still don't want to. But let me just give you just a little. I'm not bending the knee to you. I'm not stretching my hand out to shake your hand. I'm not doing that. All I'm saying is, hey, maybe we should just tone down all this anger a couple notches before it spills over into anything kinetic. I don't want anything kinetic, and you don't either. You really don't out there on the left. You don't want kinetic. You don't want anything connected with us because, well, you just don't. Trust me, I don't want it and you don't want it. We can both agree on that. Some of you out there may want it more than me. That's fine. But I seriously hope that you will just chill out a second, take a deep breath, go out and touch grass, get some fresh air, some vitamin K, vitamin A, and just kind of go, okay, all right, we lost. Our side lost. The left is lost. Bigly, by the way. Let's regroup. Let's just chill back. Dial it back a notch. Just take it from 11, take it down to 5. You can still be pissed off at me. You can still call me distant-ophobe. But you know what? We still got it right now. We're still a country, even though we're not divorced yet. But hey, we're not saying we should sleep in the same room. But let's just say that instead of walking past each other in the hallway, we can write, F you, F you. Let's go, good morning, morning. Let's do that. Let's just be civil to one another. I'm not saying be friends, because we don't have to be friends ever. We can be civil to one another. How about that? Can we bring back a little ounce of civility? Because I don't want to go back to the States here in a couple days and have to look over my shoulder hoping that I'm not getting hunted down because I drive a truck or the wrong type of car with a bumper sticker on it. How about we do that? Can we do that? But if you don't want to do that, that's fine. We can dial it back to 11 and be pissed off at each other and walk by each other and go, F you, and, daggers coming out of our eyes to each other. We can do that. I would have no problem doing that at all. But how about you just understand that if you want to break bread with me in closing, if you want to, dial back a little bit, you can do that. But if you want real change, you will have to bend your fucking knee and say, you were wrong, and I see where I need to change. I'm not bending the knee. Our side didn't lose. Okay? We didn't lose. We won. We have a mandate now. We have a pure 100% mandate. And if you don't like it, well, there's always 2026. Okay? And if you win there, then hey, you know what? So be it. But until then, 2 years, go fuck yourself.